Salutations across all nations. I am hard-hitting reporter and twin cousin of the United States aviator, Dirk Madison, and future host of AWEOC Revolution. But today, I'm filling in for ThursdAvi. You see, he's on vacation. Or is he kidnapped? I always get the two confused. But that's besides the point. Today, we have a Danganronpa Hunger Games. Oh, yes. Oh, very good, very good. Alright, okay. Say what the episode is about. Today's episode is about... well, they said I could do whatever I want, so... I don't know much about these characters, but I like some of their appearances, so I picked my 8 favorite characters from each one of these districts that they gave me. So, let's go through them. Oh, so first, I chose this Hina character. She has the very ice cream swirly Jimmy Neutron hair in the back. I love it. Togami, he's got glasses like I do. Celeste, she's got tornadoes on her hair. That's crazy. Hifumi, he's got his head's like the top of a mace. I thought it was very cool. Kyoko, she also seems like she could be a hard-hitting reporter. She's got the jacket for it. Mondo, his head reminds me either of the claw of a bird or perhaps the ear of a corn. Something of that nature, but I think he looks pretty dapper. And he's got incredible chest muscles. Sakura, also incredible chest muscles. Sayaka, also incredible chest muscles. District 2 sees Akane. She's got chest. Chiaki, I don't know, she's got a backpack, and I kind of love her hair color. I think her whole, her whole feng shui is going the more less of the feng and more of the shui. I really shui with it. Fuyuhiko, he's got a really dapper suit, and I think that is quite fantastic for him. Crazy Hiyoko, you see her hair, it's like 2 moons, and I'm loony for the Luna. Ibuki, I love her hair as well. It's got like 2 ice cream cones on the top, and you remember the swirly Hina had the ice cream as well. You can't forget about the cones, so you got the cones for Ibuki. Kazuichi, he's got shark teeth, and that means he's a real go-getter. Mahiru, she's got red hair, and I wear a red jacket. I love it. Mikan, well, I don't know. She just seems like some sort of medical professional. I have a great respect for her. District 3. As we go on, we see Komaru and a bunch of kids, I suppose. So there's Komaru. Her hair looks like the Nike logo at the top, so, I just had to do it. Jotaro, Kotoko, Masaru, Monica, and Nagisa all look like the kids that went trick-or-treating at my house and then dumped a bunch of eggs on my window because I said, get off of my lawn. Hiroko. Well, she's got... I don't know, she just exudes this motherly energy. I don't know what it is about it. And Taichi, he's got glasses, and so do I. You gotta respect those with the glasses. You must indeed. District 4, we see Kaede. Kaede. I believe that's Kaede. I don't know, she's got, I think, musical notes in her hair, and I am very much a virtuoso. Himiko has the red hair, and I have the red jacket, so we are like 2 peas in red. Kibo is a robot, I believe, I hope. Otherwise, he's really going to boil alive in that suit. Kokichi, I love the checkerboard or the chessboard pattern on his little apron or scarf or whatever it is. I enjoy a good game of chess. I'm terrible at it, and I'll lose within 4 turns, but I do enjoy a great game of chess. Corey is in the house. And I don't know what that means, but I love Corey in the house from back in my day, so I picked that guy. He was labeled Corey in the house, and I understand that reference, so haha. Maki, I don't know, her 2 long ponytails in the back, I'm not sure what you call them, but I do prefer that hairstyle. It is very nice. Tinko, I've been told that she is the agent of chaos. She doesn't seem too chaotic to me. I think that she would love to sit down and have a very delightful talk. I think she would be a real go-getter. And Samugi, she's got glasses, I believe, and you know what? I kind of enjoy her blue hair. As much as I love the reds, but her blue really fits her very well, I believe. And as we go to District 5, we have Daisaku. He is tall, and so is the great Gozu. I'm pretty tall, and so we could be the tall boys together. We could start a tall boy band, and I think that would be quite fantastic. Tengen, he has Tin in his name just like Tenko, and I believe the 2 of them had to be in here because, I am Dirk Madison, the 10 out of 10 reporter of the Chicago Jaguars. It's a very hard-hitting news station. I even have a Jaguar pin on my lapel. That being said, Kizakura, he's got a fancy hat. I wish I had a fancy hat. The fancier the better. Ruruka, she also has a head, is not as fancy, but you know what? She's got a smile that could kill. Mitarai, he is, I don't know, he just seemed the most normal out of this bunch, so I said, you know what? Let's give this kid a shot. Seiko, she wears a mask. What could be beyond that mask? I don't know, but she's COVID safe, and I appreciate it. And Izayoi is here. I saw his fantastic hooded jacket. He seems like he'll be very warm in the approaching winter, and I will toss it over to Margaret and Weather. But that's for another day, and I have to put the champion in. Is the champion Avi? I didn't know Avi was a champion here. The United States Aviator, my twin cousin. Hey, bring me back. I hope someone's editing this, otherwise it's just gonna be me staring at the microphone intently as I name all of the competitors who are here today. They gave me a list of things to do. Let me see. Here we go. Make your comments, first, second, and third. Tell me, ask them what they think about the current episode and how they relate to it. How would you rank my picks for the characters from each of these districts? Pick them 1 to 10. I think that might be a fun idea. See, look, I'm just as good on the cuff. So if you think that my picks for District 1 were top tier, you could give me a 10. Or if you think they were bottom tier, you're like, what is he doing? You can give me a 1, but I'm sure I did quite fine. Do that all for me, and I will make my picks as well, but first, spin the wheel with the iPad given to you. Oh, yes. And play, okay, yes. Track 2. Excellent. So I've been told that there's this thing called the Agent of Chaos, and that is Tinko, as I mentioned earlier. I did a little bit of research, and by that I mean they wrote it all down for me. So I have to spin... Whew, goodness gracious. Oh, I'm dropping things all over the place. This iPad. Whoa. And as we do such a thing, we will, They didn't give me the password. Oh my gosh, they're idiots. Use fingerprint unlock to unlock iPad to spin wheel. We don't have the same fingerprints. Bollocks. Well, this would be the time where I spin the wheel and we decide if chaos reigns or not to determine if this will be an episode where Avi will put the title on the line. So, hey, it's really Schrodinger's wheel, isn't it? Oh, you know? Hey, heads, tails. If I flip this around and it lands in my hands like this, oh, the championship is on the line. And if it lands like this, oh, it's not on the line. Oh, let's see how it goes. Oop. Well, I guess the championship's on the line. Yes. Great. What do I do in that case? If championship is on the line, put on jacket on chair. There's no jacket on the chair. I have my jacket. Can I put on my jacket? And go to profile 2 on soundboard. Well, it looks pretty much the same. Click dong on start. Oh. Well, that's rather smooth. Well, okay. I suppose it's let me get my jacket. It's over here. Pardon me. Most excellent. My jacket is right here, so I guess I'll put it on. Why don't I? All right. Excuse me for just a moment. This was not well prepared. I'll say that. But you know, it's quite all right. While I'm doing that, I can tell you other things. Remind them that the OC submissions are closing rather soon, and also remind them that they don't just have to enter their OCs in the Danganronpa Hunger Games for this season. They also have the opportunity to enter them into the AWE hosted by me. Dirk Madison, yes. Okay, well. Well, all right. I'm excited for this. I get to host a championship episode with my championship jacket. They better give me the wheel coordinates next time. United States Aviator, good luck to you, I suppose. Okay. Make your picks. All right. First, I don't know. I'll take Mikan. I respect the medical industry. For second, I'll take Moonhair Crazy Hiyoko. Yes, indeed. And for third, I will take Red Mahiru. Is it good to pick them all from the same district? I don't suppose it is or is not. It should not matter. That being said, I believe we're all set to start. Your links for the submissions are in the description. I hope. I have to put that together, don't I? Uh-oh. We'll see if they are. If they're not, they'll be somewhere. Yes, Dirk Madison. So, regardless, let's see. When you're done introducing and making your picks, switch over to roll music. And prepare for Asnir to attack. What? Why would he do that? Pablo with Asnir, does he usually do those things? Why would I not just roll you? That seems fine to me. What, we should just roll this one. I like this one. I like Asnir too. He's always rather kind to me. I wonder how long ThursdAvi is going to be on vacation. Well, regardless, how many times are we going to resimulate today? How many times do I need to roll this thing? Pablo, just tell me when I can stop? Okay. I guess that's a 6. We'll do it a full set of 6 times. The championship is on the line. It is. Oh, you usually sit up here? Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. Absolutely okay. Thank you. Hey, you want to be my co-host for today? Ah, delightful. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to dictate to you an event stronger than anything could be. Stronger than Hercules. Stronger and mightier than He-Man. Stronger and more profound than Mr. Incredible, because this will be beyond incredible. The Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title on the line. Let's simulate 1 time. Let's simulate 2 times. Let us simulate a 3rd time and a 4th time. 5 times and 6 times, and I believe that means that we're ready to start the show, yes? Resimulate the appropriate number of times shown on the dice, and click start. Read the events, and from here on out, things should be smooth sailing. Okay, well, in that case, the show's in my hands, and it is in RNG's hands, so let's see just what is in store. We'll proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns sound, and that's cool! A stray bolt of lightning causes Jotaro and Hina to switch bodies. That is tragic. Corey comes to the arena to capture Monica, a dangerous... Capture Monica, what's going on? Are you finished? Are you done? Oh, the horns sound! Are you the horns? My apologies, you're just doing your job. Please carry on. Do what you do best. Yes, very, very good. Okay, well, great. Okay, the music is back. Most excellent. These two have switched bodies. I do not know what that means in terms of the game, but we'll see how it goes. Corey comes to the arena to capture Monica, who's escaped from an insane asylum. Well, the child is crazy, apparently, or insane. I wouldn't say all of that. I'm sure she's delightful in many ways. Samugi and Komaru fight Celeste and Nagisa. Celeste and Nagisa survive. But it looks like Miss Blue Hair and Miss Nike Swoosh have perished. Mondo grabs a shovel. Maki runs away from the cornucopia. Mahiru explains that she's to Monokuma that there's been a mistake and she isn't supposed to be here. Himiko finds a kazoo in the cornucopia and attempts to play tremendously but fails tremendously. Fuiko grabs a shovel. Masaru runs away from the cornucopia. Kokichi grabs as many weapons as humanly possible. Seiko stabs the robot. Oh my goodness. Kizakura is sick and tired of playing nice and turns heel. I think I'm supposed to keep a track of this, correct? Oh, I'm supposed to keep a track of a couple of things. These secret achievement things. How does he keep up with all of this? Here. We'll do that. Heal is Kizakura. Okay, right. Okay, yes, I understand. Alright. Very good. Delightful. I'm learning. I'm learning very quickly. Gozu runs away from the cornucopia. Tengen refuses to fall into despair. Mitsurai opens a pack of gum as he enters the arena. Kazuichi, Hifumi, and Kotoko appear from out of nowhere like an RKO and ask for a piece. AV runs away from the cornucopia. Taichi runs away as well, and so does Tenko. Ruka, Crazy Yoko, Daisaku, Sayaka, and Chiaki hold a party to boost morale. During it, Daisaku turns out the lights and kills Ruka. How scandalous. Ibuki finds a teleporter, teleports her to Garrick Mock Monastery. She steals an ancient relic and returns to the game. Komaru runs away from the cornucopia. That's not Komaru, that's Togami, but Kaede finds an invitation to the World Pancake Championship Invitational inside the cornucopia. I believe I'm supposed to keep a track of that too. He's got so many pages here. Yes, here, this says pancakes on it, so I assume it's just got a picture of him as a happy face and pancakes. Okay, well, sure, this is Kaede. Kaede? Kaede. Yes, Kaede. Didn't do my mouth stretches before this episode. Regardless, Kyoko realizing that dying doesn't mean anything in this endless cycle of despair, so she's gonna live it up this game. A stray bolt of lightning causes Izio and Mikon to switch bodies. There's been a bunch of switching of bodies. Hiroko and Sakura fall in love at first sight despite the circumstances. I'm sure they would make a very happy couple. Akane is possessed by Asner of the 39th dimension. Watch out. Let's proceed again. Day 1. Okay, Fuiki eats cheese puffs. Cheese puffs. Maybe like Cheetos? Or perhaps, cheat sheets? Oh, you know, they're just delicious. You know, there's these white cheddar Cheetos that I've had. They're very popular in Chicago. And, I'm just gonna say you guys might want to try them out. Fumi lays on the ground and watching the blood fall from Kotoko being murdered by Mahu, painting the scene crimson. That is rather vivid and disturbing. Izui sees a completely pale Mikon wash ashore. Unmoving, Izui revives for CPR but doesn't stop when Mikon regains consciousness. Kokichi works for both Avi's and Yoko's because he's in extreme debt. Himiko violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Akane receives milk supplies from an unknown sponsor from a secret admirer, in fact. Sakura, Tenko, and Ibuki hunt for other tributes. Kaede, Hina, and Celeste come to a scramble with Avi, Seiko, and Kori. They argue over who will get a rerun first, Xinhua or Yula. I'm unsure what that means, but we love reruns, I suppose. There's always reruns after my news show on Channel 12. Taichi dies their gold. Chiaki falls into a pit and dies. Poor girl. Tengen doesn't want to live on this planet anymore. Togami berates Nagisa for hours. Togami and Nagisa have grown closer that day. Okay, well, he's down here, isn't he? I guess they're closer now. Maybe they're like big brother, little brother. Mitsurai, Crazy Yoko, Sayaka, Gozu, and Kazuichi hunt for their tributes. Himiko runs over the edge. Hiroko runs over the edge while trying to escape Monica and plummets to her doom. Well, maybe she is insane. That might hold up from the first round. Togami goes hunting. Kizakura wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Maki does a sick kickflip but fails, landing falls flat on her face. Kyoko thinks everyone is the mastermind. Well, I hope that's not the case. Jotaro steals a tray of Masaru's freshly baked cookies. The kids are stealing and making cookies. I hope they're good cookies. Maybe he has a future as a baker. Baker Masaru. Maybe he's out here making some delicious treats. Daisaku works for Avi's Wares and Despairs, and Yoko's because he's in extreme debt. Mondo receives a close from an unknown sponsor. As we proceed, we are down 7. See, as a virtuoso, I could tell that song was about to end, as well as the lives that we have lost today. May we bow our heads and pay our respects to Samugi, Komaru, Kibo, Ruka, Kotoko, Chiaki, Hiroko. Well, that brings us down to many more. What am I supposed to do here? Hold on. Just 1 second. Okay, there are many people left, and Control F and type alive. Oh, 34. There are 34. Yes, 1 out of 30. Yes, 1 out of 34. 1 out of X. X will be the number alive. Yes. So there we have them, and we will get there soon. I've been told I don't really need to stop here until the final 10 where you guys are allowed to make new picks. Okay, I got it. But remember, I've put the title on the line because the people demanded it. And so did our tablet flip because they didn't give me the password. But that's behind us now. Ahead of us is potentially a new champion. Or could it still be the United States Aviator will proceed and we will see. Night 1 begins as Mitarai has the whole world in his hands. Avi attacks Fuyuhiko with a legacy of his bloodline. His bloodline was powerful enough to annihilate Fuyuhiko. Well, speaking of the bloodline, I know that means you must throw your fingers up and acknowledge when the bloodline's mentioned. Masaru, Togami, and Sayaka enter a scrimmagery with Monica, Celeste, and Hino are who the best boy in Danganronpa is. Daisaku finds a low bikini and puts it on. This awakens something inside of Kokichi. Oh. Go chase it, my boy. Kizakura and Mahiru start kicking Sakura for unknown reasons. Kaede finishes her nighttime coffee before joining in. Now, I may be none the wiser, and I may be assuming things about these characters, but I feel like the three of them probably wouldn't be able to beat this. This beefy character, she looks like she's been through a lot. Seika defeats Kyoko in a fist fight, but spares her life. Akane doesn't put prayer to a tool before going to sleep for the night. Kazuichi finds a suave top hat, how fancy. Maki accidentally burns down Avi's wares and despairs. I feel like he would be very upset about this, but he lets it slide because it was an accident. Well, fair enough. Corey, wait, is this the Maki that he goes way back with? Well, alright. Corey is gentle with Hifumi. Nagisa gets caught a glimpse of the elusive Mama Kuma. They were just seeing things, right? What? What on earth? Mondo misses their planned meeting with Crazy Yoko. Now has a sad feeling in his chest. Taichi attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Ibuki climbs to an exisal. Jotaro ships Tenko and Izuyoi. They're both incredibly uncomfortable. Mikan and Himiko exercise underneath the stars. Avi, the ultimate Jinx, comments on how well Tengen is doing. Gozu walks up to Tengen and says, "That's rough, buddy." That Avi, he does have a profound jinxing method. Day 2. We are gathered here today to remember our dear comrade. In honor of her sacrifice, all events shall halt for half a day as the nations mourn her passing. Do we stop the game? Do we resimulate again? What do we do? Half a day? Does only half of this day count? Unsure. An effort to survive, rather, Akane tries to strangle Hifumi with toilet paper. Hifumi tears through it, breaks Akane's neck in retaliation. Kyoko shows Izuyoi her murder list. At the top of Izuyoi's name and it's in bold too. Tengen makes a life-size cutout, a cardboard cutout of freaking Sayaka. Oh, that's freaking Sayaka! Oh, Avi's not gonna like that I put that character in my favorites. Oh no, how unfortunate. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Mikan, but she's right there. That's her. She's there. I do believe it. Kazuichi and Mondo want to raise the bar. In fact, they are the bar. Maki asks Avi if she can be in the World Pancake Championship Invitational. Avi says no, probably upon the fact that this Maki burned down Avi's wares and despairs just a day ago. Buki makes it her statue. Kaede knocks over the head, so Buki decapitates Kaede and uses her head instead. Yikes. Togami rests in a fruit tree. Avi uses a secret technique running away. Nagisa was being a clown. Jotaro and Seiko kiss underneath the mistletoe. Sakura shares her pancakes with the great Gozu. This act earns Sakura the World Pancake Championship Invitational. Well, okay, I guess Miss Sakura will be there too. There we go, alright. I'm sure she could eat plenty of pancakes. Sakura. This list is filling out. Somebody's gonna do something about that. It's not my job. I'm just filling in for ThursdAvi. Crazy Yoko mails Avi some brand new socks. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Kizakura performs the Norian tradition of making Daisaku close 5 minutes after they meet. Norian tradition. Nori. Huh? Is that French? German? Anyway, Sayaka receives Mug Supply from a mysterious man dressed as a wizard. Mitarai uses their special attack on Corey, the Mega Destruction Ball of Darkness and Destruction. It did no damage. Well, I guess he is rather normal. Monica turns the Statue of Liberty and freaking Sayaka. There's a lot of Sayaka events. He must really not like her. Tinko stabs Taichi with a sword, revives him with a wish ring until they are self. Repeats the process until they're satisfied. Masaru steals a tray of Kokichi's freshly baked cookies. Well, now, he was once the baker and now he's the thief. Oh, goodness gracious. Mahiru joins the Mistletoe Warriors, a group that's warring war against Mistletoe. My apologies. During any other month besides December, well, I'm pretty sure Seiko and somebody else kissed underneath the mistletoe last time, so you might have to look out for them, Mahiru. Celeste mails Avi some brand new socks as well. There's a lot of socks mailing. And Himiko receives fresh fruit from a mysterious man dressed as a wizard. Well, she's a mysterious woman dressed as a wizard, right? I digress. We've lost another 6. That brings us closer and closer to that final 10 that we keep talking about. But for right now, let's pay our respects to Fuyuhiko, Hina, Akane, Mikan, Kaede, Taichi. Taichi, oh, I see. Like the fighting style. That being said, we are down another lot. District 1 still has 7 people left. This is not a team game though, to my knowledge. District 2 sees Crazy Yoko, Ibuki, Kazuichi, and Mahiru. District 3 sees Jotaro, Masaru, Monica, and Nagisa. District 4 sees Himiko, Kokichi, Cory in the house, Maki, and Tinko. District 5 sees 7 of their competitors alive as well, and I have to put the champion still has the champion, so the championship is on the line. I guess he's going to want to hold out as long as possible. But how much longer can he hold out, and will he be able to win this whole thing? Well, we're about to find out. Let's keep going, let's proceed as we keep on keeping on. Jotaro's hot and bothered because Maki set Jotaro on fire with a flamethrower. Goodness gracious. Tinko is bleeding out. Thankfully, she receives fresh blood from an unknown sponsor. Their sponsor's giving out blood? Goodness gracious. Monica is plagued by a reoccurring nightmare. Togami quietly hums. Avi ties Makiru to a rocket and sends it off to space. I don't know if it's really worth all that, Avi. Goodness gracious. Daisaku gets distracted. Sakura, Masaru, Mitarai perform a fatally glorious air combo on Sayaka. Izuo introduces Crazy Yoko and Kizakura to his imaginary friend. There's nobody there. Seiko and Kokichi start kicking Nagisa for unknown reasons. Gozu finishes his nighttime coffee before joining in. Himiko teaches Tengen and Kazuichi ice magic. Well, she is a little mage, so I assume that would be the right way to go about it. Fumi charges his ultimate move. Cory thinks he's the protagonist. In actuality, Ibuki is the protagonist and Cory is the antagonist. Mondo, Kyoko, and Celeste play a game of strip poker. One thing leads to another, and they end up burying Kyoko's body in the courtyard. That's... goodness gracious, I expected her to be the hard-hitting reporter, not to get hit hard. We'll proceed again. It is day 3. Monica is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Kokichi gets his hand stuck in a can of Pringles. Tengen asked Avi if he can be in the World Pancake Championship Invitational. Avi says yes, it's because 10 is in his name. It's all about 10. It's the perfect 10. 10 Gan. He's 10 Gan. That reminds me of Ben 10, you know? Ben 10 Gan? Who knew? Nagisa grabs a table, the audience cheers in excitement. Celeste is the best there is, was, or ever will be. Kazuichi finds a secret stash of pancakes that Avi was hypothetically hinting at. Mitarai does Mitarai things. Izzy signs a petition to change American Yeet Ball to football. Oh man. Football, American Yeet Ball. Both incredible sports. Cory does a cool skateboarding trick to amuse Sakura. Himiko kills Hifumi with his own weapon. I wonder what his own weapon is. I thought it was the top of his head with a point. Daisaku, as an employee of Avi's Wares and Despairs, prepares for the inevitable shopping raid. Mondo, Gozu, and Masaru perform a fatal air combo on Crazy Hyoko. Rest in peace to her. Togami embraces the power of positivity. Maki kills Seiko, then revives her as an undead minion. Is that allowed? I suppose so. Tinko asks Kizakura if everything is okay. Ibuki is trying to overthrow Avi, but fails miserably, but survives thanks to Avi. Well, that seems like collusion to me. I do believe that would be collusion. Who would have thunk? We'll proceed though, and that brings us to another 6 gone. It's been a steady 7-6-6, I believe, as we continue on and pay our respects to Jotaro, Mahiru, Sayaka, Kyoko, Hifumi, Crazy Hyoko. And I do believe we must go on as we see everybody's statuses. Let me see, it was Control F. Oh, alive stays there. That's really nice. It still says 34 though. Oh, now we're down to 22. I understand. I had to click enter. Oh, click X on there real quick. There we go. So 22 remain. That gives us Togami, Celeste, Mondo, Sakura, Ibuki, Kazuichi, Masaru, Monica, Nagisa. District 4 has Himiko, Kokichi, Cory, In the House, Maki, and Tinko. District 5 is still doing very well, actually. They've just lost that Raruka one. Daisaku, the Great Gozu, Tengen, Kizakura, Mitarai, Seiko, and Izuyoi. I have to put the champion in, still has the champion in, and the championship is on the line. So, without further ado, oh wait, maybe I should be looking at this other list. There's secret achievements, right? I don't think any of these things have happened. If they have, whoops. They'll catch me in editing, I suppose. But I suppose we must go on. The show waits for no one. And as the show goes on, Night 3 sees Kokichi making a hot stew for dinner, before bedding down for the night. Maki grabs Kazuichi by the throat, but she's down here crushing on Izuyoi, which is interesting. Tinko gets captured by the repairman and is never heard from again. Rest in peace to her. Himiko, there's a lot of big events down here. Himiko prays to Atua that she makes it out here alive with minimal bloodshed, of course. Togami's trap kills Seiko. Sutsu submits an application to join the squad. Gozu snatches it out of her hands and rips it up. Goodness gracious. Nagisa, Sakaru, Tengen enter a scrum debate with Ibuki, Daisaku, and Kizukura. They argue what will happen first, AV giving Waffles or Sayaka a chance. Well, I'll tell you what. He really hates Waffles. So it might be Sayaka. Monica, Mitarai, and Mondo enter a scrum debate with AV, Corey, and Masaru. They argue what will happen first, AV giving Waffles a chance, or AV rematching Thomas. Well, he really hates Thomas. We'll proceed. Day 4 sees Kokichi throwing a knife into Daisaku's chest. Goodness. Every so often, it's just a lot of violence. Masaru starts setting up Mistletoe in the arena, but Ibuki swoops in, snaps his arm, and burns with Mistletoe. Is she secretly a part of this Mistletoe warrior group as well? Izio doesn't want to live on this planet anymore. Corey tries to sleep the entire day. Monica asks for AV's soundboard. AV grants it, and she throws an epic dance party. Gozu, Mitarai, Sakura, and Himiko are all dancing. Kizukura constructs a shack. Maki can see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Mike? What? Is that a typo? Okay. Kazuichi receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Togami, Celeste, Mondo, and AV play cards. Nagisa and Tengen talk about their lives as we proceed. We've only lost 3 more. That brings us down below 20, but just at 19. And after this, we pay our respects to Tenko, Seiko, Daisaku. Well, I don't think there's much of a need to go through everyone else. You know the 3 that we've lost. 1 from District 4, I believe. 1 from District 5. 2 from District 5, actually, because they were at 7 and they've lost Seiko and Daisaku. That being said, we must continue on. There's 9 more until I have to ask you guys for some new picks as we proceed. It is Mitarai, Togami, and Nagisa track down and kill AV, which means that title that he had is now gone. It is a shame, but AV, you've lost that championship. Major congratulations to you. I'm sure it was one heck of a reign. Mondo, although you seem like the odd person out here. Mondo finds a care package but is unable to open it. Izuyoi grabs Kokichi by the throat, but he's right here. And he's being productive, as Ibuki lashes onto Gozu's back and blows herself up to try and protect Kokichi. Despite her best effort, Gozu actually survives the blast. Oh my goodness. Kazuichi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, not medical supplies. Himiko plays music on a stereo. The sick beats her execution music and she dies horribly. Oh no. Tengen attacks Monica, but Kizukura protects her, killing Tengen. Celeste steals AV's soundboard and is about to play something, but Sakura kills Celeste before she has a chance. Sakura then gives AV a soundboard back. Well, that's delightful. Thank you for that. It's disappeared so many times on this table. I wonder how interconnected it is to this universe. Masaru thinks about home. Maki tries to stay up all night to catch the mastermind, but falls asleep, and Corey reminisces about the year of the aviator. He used to go around saying that all the time, and it is the feast. What is this? The cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Okay. Mitarai attacks Corey, but Maki protects him, killing Mitarai. Okay. Masaru, Gozu, and Kazuichi get into a fight. The Gozu triumphantly kills them both. Oh, goodness gracious. Poor Masaru and Kazuichi, I suppose. Izuyoi invites Nagisa to an unforgettable luncheon while making steamed clams. Is that a steamed hams reference? Izuyoi sets the oven on fire, therefore setting the house on fire, burning both Izuyoi and Nagisa to death. Goodness gracious, wait a minute, a lot of people are perishing during this thing. Kokichi kills Kizukura with a hatchet. Monica dies from an infection. Mondo accidentally steps on a landmine. Sakura decides not to go to the feast, and Togami bleeds out due to untreated injuries. We lost a lot. A lot of people just now. How many people are left? Oh my gosh, just 5. Sakura's head matches very well with her giant robot. Kokichi freaks out upon seeing a painting of dogs playing poker. Asner names one of his children after Cory. Maki sees smoke rising in the distance and decides not to investigate. And Gozu does a sick kickflip. Sick. We're at 5. 14 in a single day. Hot dog. Well, I suppose we have to pay our respects, too. The now former champion Avi, Ibuki, Himiko, Tengen, Celeste, Mitarai, Masaru, Kazuichi, Izuyoi, Nagisa, Kizakura, Monica, Mondo, and Togami. And I guess we do declare that there are just 5 competitors left. Ironically, 3 from District 4, and now just 1 from District 5, the district that had so many people all at once. SGPS. Alright, no, I like this. I do indeed like this. This is quite fantastic. So this is a point in time where I say that you get to make some new picks. At the beginning of this game, everyone made some picks. How are your picks doing currently? Well, I picked the moon hair, I picked the nurse, and I picked the redhead, and they all did very terribly. And it says, if your picks did so bad, allow people to make some new picks in the comments section below. Viewers, go ahead, go into the comments and write down your new picks. We call these the saving grace picks. So as you build up to starting the music, we'll take 2 on that one. If you build up to starting the music, go ahead and say saving grace picks, and then as the button, then click the button. Okay, all right. And go ahead, viewers, and make your new picks in the comments. And we so eloquently call those picks your saving grace picks. Yes, that is probably more attuned to what they wanted me to do. I should have read the whole paragraph first. That being said, I will also make my picks, so I get them too. How fancy. We get to pick them together. I see, that's very interactive. I will pick, Mr. Checker, or Chessboard rather, Kokichi. For second, I'm going to pick Maki because I know that Avi and her go way back. And for third, I think I want to pick the strong one. There's no wonder she survived for so long. I have to pick the strong one, yeah. We'll go with the strong one. Those are my picks. You all have made your picks. And if you haven't, keep doing that because I need to figure out what I do next. And there are 10 people play Samurai on soundboard. And there are 5 or less people, but more than 2 people left, play Crises on soundboard. And there are just, okay, I think there's exactly 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, there's exactly 5. So, in that sense, I get to play a Crises on the soundboard. Is there anything actually noted? We call this a Crises of Fate. Okay. Welcome to a Crises of Fate. These 5 competitors fated to stand across from one another. Only one will walk out, and only one will walk out as champion. Who will that champion be? Shall we find out together? Let's do just that. We'll proceed and we will see. Maki gets a hold of the soundboard and vibes out to Dire Docks. Cory drowns Gozu while the music is going on, killing the vibe. Sakura gets a hold of AV soundboard and vibes to Dire Docks. And Kokichi walks barefoot across a carpet of Legos. Am I supposed to play that song on the soundboard? I know there's a Dire there. Sure. Oh! This is from Mario! I know this song! Kokichi walks barefoot across the carpet of Legos. Unfortunately, succumbs to the pain and dies. What does that leave us with? Maki, Cory, and Sakura are the final 3. One of them will walk out with a championship, but when will that happen? Let's continue to see how it vibes out. Sakura tries to sleep through the entire day away from everyone else. Corey's tied down to a table, forced to listen to Maki's monologue about herself. Corey dies from boredom, which means now we are down to your final two. And as we are down to your final two, that means I get to ask you, who will it be? Yes, I will ask you, who will it be? Will it be Maki, who burned down Avi's wares and despairs and goes way back with Avi? Or will it be Sakura? Sakura, who is strong, and I think should probably win this game because she looks like she could beat anybody up in this game. That being said, will it be Maki? Will it be Sakura? Let's see what fate dictates as we proceed. What? Oh, I must have done that early. I'm sorry. Here. It is a we pay our respects for Gozu. If it's your, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. Here. So final 5, it is a terrible turnabout for Gozu, Kokichi, and Corey. Okay. And now I can ask you who, and then press the who button on the soundboard. So, there are 2 competitors left, Sakura and Maki. And I will ask you now, who will it be? Will it be Sakura or will it be Maki? Maki, the one who was burned down this entire Avi's Wares and Despairs establishment? Or will it be Sakura, who looks like she can beat up a whole establishment by herself? She is a one-woman wrecking crew, or is it the one with the long hair? Could she tie up Sakura with her hair and then beat the life out of her? That is a mystery. How will this unfold? Let's proceed and find out who will walk out as your champion. Will it be Miss Maki or will it be Miss Sakura? We proceed and we see Maki poisons Sakura's drink, but mistakes it for her own and dies. Well, I'll be. I believe that is all she wrote. A fatal era leaves one woman standing tall. And as we proceed, okay, we actually don't get the fallen tributes thing again. I figured we would. That being said, as we proceed, one woman remains from the first district. One of my final saving grace picks is what you call them. But she is now your champion. Your winner. And your Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions. Someone who we can all look up to, I hope. Someone who we can all be proud of, I think. At the very least, she looks very cool. And she looks even cooler with a championship. Congratulations, Miss Sakura, your champion. Well, we've made it. By my cheetah, my jaguar pair. I say to you, the time is now. We have a champion. Ooh, I like this song. It's very nice. That being said, we'll proceed one more again, and as we proceed, we see Sakura is the one. Your winner, Maki, is in second place, Corey is in third, Kokichi in fourth, Great Gozu in fifth, Togami in sixth, seventh is Mondo, eighth is Monika, Kizakura in ninth, and Nagisa in 10th. And we'll scroll down once again to see everyone, I suppose. That's supposed to be what I'm supposed to do. I have to go through everyone. Name your top 10. Motion to the bracket. The bracket. Say the winner and any secret achievements that hit. I don't believe any secret achievements have hit. They'll check in editing, and if there's anybody up, then they'll put it there, and I will say, ooh, look, secret achievements. Yay, I suppose. Yes, and quite. That being said, we'll proceed one more again, and we will look at the bloodbath again. Oh, this is just everything that happened. Every fatal event, I guess, I suppose? Yes, every fatal event. And as we proceed one more again, the statistics see Celeste, Gozu, Nagisa, and AV. No, AV had two kills. Okay, so 3 kills for Celeste, Gozu, and Nagisa. 2 kills for Kokichi, Corey, and AV, and Maki, and Masaru, and Mitarai, and Mondo, and Sakura, and Togami. 1 kill goes to Daisaku, Gumi, Himiko, Ibuki, Kizakura, Mahiru, Monica, Seiko, and Tinko, and that is the lot that was our game. Congratulations to all of them. The United States Aviator had a good showing. He was about halfway through the pack with his championship on the line, but Miss Sakura is big and she will probably beat that man's up. Not probably. She would beat that man's up. I've seen her picture. She's big, she's beefy, and I feel like her bicep is the size of the United States Aviator's head. And that boy has a big head. We'll go back to the reaping. That is our game. I hope you all enjoyed it. And be wary because OC submissions are closing, I believe, this weekend. I believe it's the 19th is what they told me. I have it written down. Oh, there's a couple things that I can say, actually. Oh, they wrote this down, too. This one's from Wednesday. This is exciting, actually. This is fun that I get to announce this. OC Revolution is on its way, and showcasing some of ROCs in the AWE is something that we've been doing in and out as the series has gone by. So consider the time of year where OCs first debuted on the United States Aviator channel as a moment to reflect and see them really make a stand in the AWE on Friday Night Fracture, the day after Thanksgiving. Consider it an OC takeover. Well, I'll be. It seems that we'll have a pair of OCs, Arrow and Pi, fighting Queen with a question mark, and it will be Daddy. I hate that. Oh, in parentheses, Midori. Oh, but that's not all. Apparently, there has been callouts time and time again from a very decorated Danganronpa Hunger Games participant looking to make a splash onto the scene and take down a filthy cheater in Tokiko of Nice. So it will be Nice's Tokiko versus Murasaki Tomoyashi. And lastly, in celebration of the OCs and their time spent on this channel, Killer will end a rivalry after the Wanderer destroyed Paimon, the one we should all acknowledge supposedly, as they go one-on-one to settle their intense feud. OCs invade this American holiday weekend, Black Friday, this coming Friday. Well, not this coming Friday, it's actually next Friday. Well, I'm excited because I may see some of these OCs in OC Revolution in January. I'll be there, so hopefully you will be too. Make sure to enter your OCs for that. Make sure to enter your OCs for these Hunger Games as well. A lot's going on, and it's a big time, a lot to be excited about. And I believe that's all the time that we have here today. Congratulations once again to the big beefy Sakura, your new champion, and most importantly, take care and have a fantastic day. Tomorrow there will be more Hunger Games from ThursdAvi, who I believe is not on vacation or kidnapped. Regardless, stay tuned for that. And until we meet again, hopefully in January, but if we don't, you still have the memories to last a lifetime. Dirk Madison, signing off.